guys, I am back with part 2 of my lock journey video. In this video, I just want to talk to you guys about the type of hair products that I use and how I treat my color treated dreadlocks. In the first video, I showed you guys basically a slideshow of my lock journey and talked to you about how the loctician started my locks. I really hope that when you watch the different stages of my locks, of my lock journey and the lock growth, I hope that it sort of inspired you guys to start locks and step out of your box. If you are thinking about getting locks, like, just go for it. Like, I literally I came from a household that was really strict on hair. Like, my mom did not play that about hair. She did not like puffy roots. She did not like kinky hair. She wanted our hair to be flat iron. She relaxed our hair. So when I started my locks, my mom, I was an adult. I was, sorry y'all, my son is a little fussy. I started my locks at 26 years old, and my mom was still trying to find ways to stop me from starting my locks. And even to this day, when she see my unbothered roots and they puffy, I got new growth sprouting out everywhere, she still will, if I go visit her, she will still come out her room with grease and gel and try to slick my hair down. She asked me what's going on. I'm like, Mom, I'm free. I'm free with my locks. Like, leave my roots be. I'm happy. I don't have to worry about all of that flat ironing and all that stuff anymore. So, okay, I was rambling. So, without further ado, let's just get into the hair products. Majesty, be quiet. Okay. So, first things first, I'm just going to touch on how I keep my hair oiled and moisturized. So, and also, if you go back to my videos, I do talk about hair products that I use for myself, my husband, and Majesty, basically my family. We use the same products. So if you want to check that video out, I will link that down below in the description box. Anywho, I start by spraying my hair with water. After I spray my hair with water, I mix these oils in a little container. And the oils that I love is this castor oil peppermint. I love using this oil because it's thick and rich, and it will literally sit on your hair, in your locks, for a couple days. And you can use that alone by itself, and I love the peppermint smell. I also mix in vitamin E oil. And I hope I'm not mispronouncing this, but the jojoba oil, whatever. Somebody correct me in the comments. Okay. I like to mix that. And they won't be pictured in this video, but you can, like I said, you can check out my last video. I also mix tea tree oil and argan oil. I mix it in the white container bottle, twirl it around, and then I just take off the top, and that's how I disperse it onto my roots. When I'm styling my husband's hair, I put it on his roots, and I moisturize our son's curly hair with it also. When I'm oiling my hair, after I oil it, I just put on a shower cap like this. I put that on there, and I also just put like a grocery bag over my hair, let it sit for like an hour or two, and then usually I wrap my hair, or if I'm going to be outside, I just like to go outside and let the sun hit it and let it dry a little bit. Yeah, so I also like to use this Palmer's coconut oil formula with vitamin E, coconut oil strong root spray for dry, damaged, or color treated hair. I just spray this onto my roots. And sometimes I will spray it on my actual locks, but most of the time I just focus it on my roots, and then I just give myself a good massage. Anywho, when I wash my hair, when I wash and condition my hair, I like to use the Palmer's coconut oil formula conditioning shampoo. It's all of the spray and the shampoo and conditioner is the same line. I also like to use a repairing conditioner. I don't really use the conditioner every single wash. I may use conditioner like once a month, honestly. And I use conditioner when I retouch my color. After washing my hair, if I style it or if I just want like a neat look with my retwist, I like to retwist with the Fruit of the Earth aloe vera 100% gel. This right here. This right here is like really good. It doesn't leave any residue in my hair. It doesn't leave like, I don't flake up because of it, and it gives a nice hold. But any other day, after I wash my hair, I will retwist with just water. My locks are mature enough for me not to put any gel or anything on my hair, and I prefer it like that. Like I said, I only use that gel if I want like a nice style. If I do like a braid out and I want like, and I know that I'm going to keep the braid out in for a couple days, I just retwist with that gel so that my roots can look a little neat. On to coloring. So, when I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, I had black hair and it was jet black. And that was because I was dyeing my hair. I think it's Adore or Adore. I use that brand. It's a semi-permanent hair dye. I was using jet black so that way my hair can just look more vibrant in one color tone. Before I locked my hair, I had like blonde highlights or whatever in my natural hair, in my natural loose hair. And when I locked my hair, the blonde grew out to the tips of my hair. And when it grew out, when my hair was getting longer, I noticed that my hair was like a dusty brown color. And it could have been, I'm assuming it could have been because I had hair dye, permanent hair dye in my natural loose hair. So I would dye my hair jet black. When I moved over to California, well, right before I moved to California, I tried multiple hair colors because I was trying to get my hair to lighten up after the jet black. I was getting tired of the jet black, and I wanted to start, I wanted something new and more bright and vibrant. And I've always wanted the ginger type color hair or auburn. So I was buying light browns, mahogany browns, and I even bought like the brightest orange colors, and I was putting it in my hair, and basically it was a waste of money because I didn't, like I said, I'm a home stylist. I didn't do my full complete research on dyeing hair, and I was rushing into it, so I wasted a lot of money on a lot of box dyes. I can't even count on two hands how many box dyes and semi-permanent colors I put on my locks trying to lighten it up. So when we moved to California, I can't remember who I was watching. Oh, it was Keisha Charmaine. I was watching Keisha Charmaine, and she was showing how she put the red, how she made her red more vibrant, and she was telling how she put a box blonde hair dye on her locks to lift her hair so she wouldn't have to use the bleach packets, even though I believe it is a little bit of bleach obviously in the box dyes, but it's not as strong as the bleach that you would buy in like the packets or whatever. Anywho, She was showing how she lifted her dark hair with box blonde, and then she would put the semi-permanent color over the blonde. So that's what I did, y'all. And then that's when I got the color that I was looking for. I will show y'all some pictures because it's so pretty and vibrant. So right now you can still see that I have like an orange tint to my hair, but it's not as bright and vibrant as it was when I first put the hair dye into my locks, because I've had this color for a month or so, and like I say, I use a semi-permanent, so each wash it washes out a little bit. Anywho, back to the box blonde. Okay, so I got, what is it? I think it's Textures and Tones, and I got the highest blonde color that you could get, and I bought like 2 boxes, and I put the blonde on top of my black locks, and it did exactly that. It lifted my hair wonderfully. My husband had called me a hot Cheeto because my hair was so freaking bright. So it lifted my hair. I thought about actually keeping the blonde in my hair and not even going to the ginger color that I was looking for. But then the next day I was just like, nah, bruh, I can't do this blonde. So I went to the store and I bought this here. I stick with Adore. I love the brand. So I bought this here in Cajun Spice. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so I put the Cajun Spice over on top of the blonde. I had got a really nice, vibrant ginger orange color that I had always wanted for months. And so now I just keep that color in my hair. I've touched it up twice. And I believe with this next round of touch-up, I may have to do another box blonde, just because I want my roots, the black in my black roots are peeking through now. So the next touch-up, I will definitely probably do the box blonde again to lift my hair. And then I will just put the Cajun Spice on top of it. The second time I had did a color touch-up, I actually mixed a little bit of developer into the Cajun Spice. And I did this because I had noticed that my black roots were peeking through just a tiny bit, and now they're peeking through a lot more than it was. But anyways, when I was mixing it, I put the hair dye in, and then I put a little bit of developer. I used the volume 50 developer. Hopefully you can see that. And I didn't even use the whole bottle. I just literally put a little bit into the Cajun Spice color, mixed it together, and as soon as I put the developer in there, like mixing it, I noticed that the color was like lifting, like it was while I was mixing it. So that gave me like an extra boost of color. That way I didn't have to keep putting the blonde on top of that and blah, blah, blah. Let's get into styles that I love. My go-to styles right now are a braid out. So that's how this was a braid out in my hair right here, and basically I will leave the braids in. If I want to do a quick braid out, I will do a braid out overnight, literally. And if I want a neat braid out, I will wash my hair, retwist my hair, and braid it like that. Leave it in for like close to a week, let the hair dry, and then take it out. I used to do a lot of 2-strand twisting. When my hair was shorter, I would do that, and it would do like a nice wave. Also, I love pipe cleaners and perm rods, and I will insert pictures. Perm rods give you like a nice bouncy curl. It does shrink your hair up because you're curling it, but it does give you a nice bouncy curl. And then as the curls drop, they look really nice and wavy and big and juicy. But the pipe cleaner curls, I love those also because it gives you a nice, really, really tight curl. I like to do that when I'm just tired of my hair during the summertime and I just want some shorter locks for a while. And also when the curls start to drop on pipe cleaner curls, they look so good. Oh my gosh. And also with pipe cleaner curls, I love those because I can do more updos with pipe cleaner curls, so because they're so tight and they're easy to do. Let's like pin your hair up. You can do like a nice ponytail. You can do like a nice hair wrap and have curls peeking through. And you can also do like a nice bun with that. And the curls, everything mesh so well. And my buns look way better when I have curly locks because they just intertwine better. And let me see. With my husband, his go-to style is a braid out. Also, when I wash his hair, he loved for me to do a braid out that way, because he is a videographer, so when he's out and about, he don't really like his hair to fall into his eyes. So when he has a braid out, he likes to do thick chunky braids, and I do those, and then that way he can just pull his hair back if he wants to. And then when he usually leaves his braid out in longer, and I think the longest that he's left his braid out was like maybe 2 weeks to almost a month. And then when he take it out, it's like a nice wave color, and it looks so good on him, especially when he has that fresh haircut and his locks are falling. And yeah, when I wrap my hair at night, I use a scarf, and I thought I had it in my little, I thought I had it over here, but I don't have it. But maybe I'll insert pictures. I can't make no promises. So I basically have a silk scarf, and I wrap my edges with it, and then I have like a lock sock, and I also have a satin cap, and I just use one of those to just put the rest of my hair, and I just twirl it up like this, and I just put it into the lock sock or the satin cap, and I use the satin scarf to tie down my edges. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Let me know if you guys have any more questions about locks. I will answer it to the best of my knowledge. And you can comment below or comment onto my Instagram. I will insert my social media accounts in the description box. Before I go, I just want to show you the back of my hair. I'll show you the length. So without further ado, you can see the back of my hair. You can, huh? You want to see the whole thing? Yeah, just show the length of my hair. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. One love. I say